Okay, back again. Light the signal fires. Click on stuff on the ground.
Cavalry's here. Heard you folks were having some trouble. You just hold tight, we'll get you out of there. Descending to LZ. Stay clear. All aboard, folks. Please take your seats. We're on a tight schedule. We'll have you in Fade in no time. Everyone set? And we are out of here. What the? Missile lock. We're hit! Hold steady. I think we get another hit. We lost motivator control. Can't maintain. We're going down. I repeat, we are going...
About time you checked in.
Oh, now things are gonna get real.
Well, that was unfortunate.
News for me. You're smoking daylight, friend. Time to ride.
They blew up the Steampunk meets Boba Fett ship. And amps. Alright, now I gotta decide. This is the unfortunate part. Do I go defense or do I go offense? So deflect chance, support power, deflect critical hit chance. So that's obviously support is the defensive, maximum shield capacity, PvP defense. That's interesting. Dash regeneration, cooldown reduction, resilience. Utility must be PvP. Armor pierce is definitely that's offensive PvP, and that's just pure offense for everything. And lifesteal, hybrid with lifesteal. Let's see what these are. Applies and exposed to foes. Taking direct damage grants him power. While above 50% shield, gain a defense. Alright, so if I want a tank, I really have to go this way. However, taking direct damage causes you to deal 20 physical damage to your attacker. Taking direct damage grants 1 stack of Bring It. Reaching 20 stacks of Bring It restores 163 health. So I'm thinking I can go somewhat hybrid. I doubt I will need to get all my points in one area. So, since shield capacity can theoretically help with everything, I'm actually going to pick that. That's probably a mistake, but such is the way when you get into a new game. Unless I plan on going to look it up, I'm pretty much always going to be making mistakes. I might as well buy my abilities, although I'm going to run out of money. Need a merchant. Oh, there's one right behind us. Let's sell some crap.
Aiming to do some shopping?
Junk, junk, junk. I probably won't eat this, so I'm calling it junk, 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 junk. I don't know, I'm gonna look at that. And can be salvaged. We'll worry about crafting later on. Get that. It's done. And let's make sure we have... Yeah, I figured. Still got 1 slot. Alright, it looks like you can't sell the newbie sword. So guess what, newbie sword? See you later. Alright. That should clear up some space, and I should be able to buy the last ability just so I have it. Okay. Report to Deadeye. idea what level you get a mount. I think I've seen people running around roughly in the level 15 to 20 range that had mounts, but I don't know what the actual requirements for them are, or whether they just have something special because they spent some ridiculous amount of money on the pre-order or purchasing the special super deluxe awesome edition or some crap that gives you an advantage that I will never pay for again.
Double kill. Triple kill.
I have purchased collector's editions of these games in the past. In fact, I bought the Star Wars The Old Republic collector's edition, and as nice as that figure of Darth Malgus, or whoever it is in the non-canon universe, I might add. I don't think it's worth $150, particularly with how disappointed I was with the fact that what happened with that game later on.
You can't let us take this position. Lock and load.
I have no problem with the game going free to play, but when you go free to play and someone just spent, let's see, over the course of a 6-month period, like $300 to play your game, and in order to continue playing, I have to still subscribe in order to have all my hot bars. That's just a piss poor way of doing it.
But heroic stands against impossible odds is just part of the job.
That's right, BioWare. If you're listening, or if anybody from BioWare is listening, I will never play your game, or likely any of your MMOs that you make in EA, until you put hot bars back into the base game. I guess it's not that big a deal. Theoretically, I probably wasn't even using the hot bars, but it's just the principle of it. When you're willing to take away, like, fundamental features of the game to try to leverage people to subscribe to what you're saying is a free-to-play game, meanwhile making microtransactions, highly, I won't say necessary, but desirable to even people who would be subscribing, then you're doing it wrong. Of course, who am I to say? I heard that they make like $100 million last year or something on that game. Not for me, though.
Heads up, recruit. You got a wave of enemies inbound. Time to take care of business. Enjoying yourself? Good, because this party ain't over yet. Here they come, recruit. Show them what you're made of. Come on, soldier, almost there. Slag them, tag them, and bag them.
I have to say, I like the action of the combat. You can definitely move around a lot, and it's in fact encouraged, which is nice. I would say better than Guild Wars 2.
Are you enjoying yourself? Good, because this party ain't over yet.
Alright, so we've done, what, 4 soldier missions, and so far, I believe 3 of them have been one of those turrets. Maybe we've done 5? I don't know, but almost all of them. The only one that was not one of those types of missions was the one to assassinate the woman in the newbie zone. Other than that, they have all been the same. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, that's just observation. Just pure observation. Captive exile soldiers. That's another thing that seems somewhat unique to this game. I won't say unique because it has been done before, but there's a lot of things where you have to engage in something active to disable or somehow reprogram items. There's basically like a sign-in style game you have to play, where you basically have to memorize the progression of color codes. There's the ones where you have to rapidly tap the F key, which is pretty simple. You know, just a little added dimension to the regular old boring click, click, click. And there are some where you have to actually have some reflexes because you have to press the button as the slider falls into a specific area along the bar. Hopefully we'll see one of those soon. These are just run-of-the-mill. I feel as though there's a progression to it of sorts. Alright, overload demanding cannons. We've done it 50%. That means there are 2 of them, so I guess there's 2 more. Let's see. Those boxes apparently give you some sort of items. I have absolutely no idea what they're used for. I have something in my bag that's like a deflection shield or something, but I don't need it. Press F. No idea. There's another one up here. And there looks like there's a quest up here somewhere.
Double kill.
Alright, so destroy the bot. No problem. Well, looks like I got a little exercise and jumping here. There is double jump.
Achievement granted.
And if you go to the map, you can actually see your progress. You did 2 out of 3 challenges, 3 out of 4 data cubes, 4 out of 7 journals. I have a feeling the episode quest will finish as soon as I leave, but the data cube bugs me. Where's the other data cube? This may have to be one of those things where I will go do a little hunt and then bring the video back on when I find it, just to show people where it was. I don't want to bore people, though, with me wandering around aimlessly looking for the data cube. Or eventually capitulating and trying a Google search.
Achievement granted.
Got something to say?
Heavy chest 318, assault, critical, medium, light. I guess I...
Tell me something I want to hear. Oh, hell.
Better. That's a better shield. Jerky. Beef jerky. Ship controls. Alright, like I said, I'm not leaving without that data cube, so I think at this point I'm gonna stop the video, and when I come back I should be able to show you where the data cube is, because